Okay, this is an explanation of slide 1 on slope as rate of change. Okay, if you look at slide 1, okay, it says the graph shows the amount of gas a tractor uses given the number of miles traveled. Okay, calculate the slope and explain what it means. Okay, notice on the y-axis it's gallons of gas, and it's counting by ones. Okay, notice on the x-axis it's counting by tens, and it's miles. Okay, when we find the slope, it's going to tell us how fast stuff changes. Okay, and I'll show you here. Okay, so slope of a graph is rise over run. Okay, when you use rise over run, just pick any two corner points. And on this graph, they already kind of bubbled in 2 corner points. And then here's another one right there. There's another one right there. You could have used any 2 corner points. Let's just use the ones that they give us. Okay, so when you find the slope from one point to another, okay, you just travel. I always go from the left point to the right point. Okay, you think about how much you go up or down. Okay, that's the rise. And how much you go over. Okay, that's the run. Okay, so if I travel from this point to this point, I'm going to go down. Okay, I'm counting by ones. See, I'm going down 2 gallons. Okay, gallons. So since down is a negative direction, I'm going to think of thinking that as a negative 2 gallons. And then I'm going to go over. Okay, remember I'm counting by tens. I'm going to go over 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, and my label is miles, so I'm going over 40 miles. Okay, so that's my rise, negative 2 gallons. My run is 40 miles. So I'm keeping my labels. I want to keep my labels as I do this so I really understand what's going on. Okay, so my rise, I'm going to type it in here, negative 2 miles. Gallons, 40 miles for the run. I did this wrong. Okay, negative 2 gallons for the rise and 40 miles for the run. Okay, now I'm going to simplify a little bit. I'm going to take that negative 2 over 40 and think of that as a number and a fraction, and I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 2. So that would be negative 1/20th if I divide the top by 2 and the bottom by 2. So I would have negative 1/20. I lost my negative sign. Negative 1/20th. Okay, then I'm going to type in my 2 labels, top first with the word per in between. Gallons per mile. And what that tells us, okay, what this slope tells us with the labels attached, okay, negative 1/20th gallons per mile, okay, it means it's a decrease of 1/20th of a gallon per mile. And see, that tells us what's going on in this problem. What's going on with the tractor and the gas that's being used up. So see, I could write tractor is using up, or you could put losing 1/20th of a gallon of gas every mile. Okay, see, I want you guys to realize that the slope, if you attach labels to it, if you think about what slope is, it's telling you how fast stuff changes. Okay, so this tractor is losing 1/20th of a gallon of gas every mile. Okay, let me know if this doesn't help, if you still have questions.